Hey guys, it's Sean, aka Dormitex, from the forum, Window Cleaning Resource. This is basically a follow-up to Tony Evans' Mr. Squeegee, his pole tip modification for if you want to put a different tip on the Garelick poles. I really like the Garelick poles, but the problem is the tip that comes supplied with them, I don't even think the Acme thread even works real good, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Plus that wooden cone adapter, I just am not a big fan of. So anyways, when you get your Garelick pole, and supposedly this works for Mr. Longarm too, but I like Garelick, so this is what I'm showing you guys this about. So I basically measured how far down, that's basically how the pole would look when you get it. And I basically measured down 1 5/8 inches from the black plastic part here down to where it needs to be cut. I realized I cut a little bit too much off, so that's why this is now 1 5/8. I cut off about 1 3/4 inches. So this is a tip you don't need no more. After that, you're going to be left with your pole looking like this. Okay? Now, Tony's Mr. Squeegee, he recommended just cutting it off, heating up your new tip, which I got here. This is the Ettore Pro Plus safety tip, and it comes with the tip itself, and you get this little brass spring clip. So what I did was I measured these holes. In Tony's video he talks about riveting them, and this is a pretty close fit already. In here you just heat it up a little, but I want to use this clip too because I'm kind of a perfectionist. good trade to be in when you're a perfectionist window cleaning. So I just measured it down, and I measured about 1/2 inch to center. Take a 1/4 inch drill bit, 1/4 inch drill bit, measure down on your Garelick pole now 1/2 inch to the center of the cut, not to the edge, not to the outside, but to the center of the cut. Draw a little line, take a 1/4 inch drill bit, and be as straight as you can and drill all the way through. Use a vise if you need to. That's what I did, and I got a fairly good cut. Make sure to, or a fairly clean hole. Make sure too, if you cut, usually when you hacksaw, you know, aluminum, you don't get a real straight cut. So make sure you go from your highest point, measure down. Don't go from your lowest point and measure down, otherwise it probably won't fit. Okay, so now I'm going to take my spring clip, which was supplied. I just got an order in from WCR, so that was cool. I'm going to pop this in here and slide it down. Fits pretty good. Okay, now it's inside the tube. Now I'm taking my blowtorch and the tip, and I'm going to heat up the inside of this, and probably a little bit on the outside, but mainly on the inside. So let's have that a go. This is, by the way, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm making a video and hoping everything works well. Probably good enough. You don't want it so hot that the plastic actually starts to melt. I just touched it a little bit and it's actually starting to melt a little bit, you know, get soft on me. So we'll let that cool down here for a second. It almost gets sort of a little shiny black color when plastic melts too much. I've done some other stuff with plastic too, and it can be touchy at times. You got to get just close enough, but not too much to make it, you know, do what you want. Now I use MAP gas, which is a lot hotter too. A lot of you guys are probably just going to have propane, but I don't know. I like MAP gas myself. So it's just starting to cool off a bit here. I probably overdid it with the MAP gas. Regular propane is going to take longer. MAP gas burns a hotter flame, so then what you're going to want to do is make sure when you put these in, you want to line these up. Line up the holes, line up the punches. That's going to be the worst of it right there. Now I'm using the ground as leverage here to force it on. Give it one more shot of heat. You probably want to extend it too. I'm giving it a little tap on the ground here because it's getting pretty tight. You can see the spring is just starting to appear in the opening there. A little off center, but it should catch. Now quickly, before this sets up, I was a little off. You can see it's just barely catching in that hole. So I'm going to run over to my bench vise real quick. See if I can't twist this. Put her on the bench vise. Now I just got to give her one more little give it a good one. There we go, the one side popped out. There we go. Both sides did indeed pop out, as you can see. And there I go. Now I got my Garelick pole with an Ettore locking tip. And I just happen to have a little T-bar here. Slide that in there. Nice locking fit. And I'm good to go. So that's the way I would do it. I mean, to each their own. Looks good, looks straight from the factory. And the nice thing too is that it's like a friction fit on the aluminum, and you've got the pins holding it in. So, should be good to go.